Good morning, Clovis Elementary. Today is Friday, March 26th. It's our last day of school before spring break. That's right. We hope you've had another wonderful week on the Jaguar campus or the Jaguar Zoom, however you've been learning. We have had an awesome week here on campus. We've had a great season one for sports. If you participated in basketball, football, or girls volleyball, we are so proud of you for making that extra commitment. After spring break, if you're a fourth, fifth, or sixth grader and you signed up and completed your permission slip, you have the opportunity to join baseball, softball, cross country, or boys volleyball. Cheer practices will continue on Wednesday. Way to go, everybody. We also recently wrapped up the third quarter of school. We're now in the fourth quarter. You can stay tuned. That week after spring break, we will also be releasing our third quarter award. Well, we will be honoring all of your hard work, as well as acknowledging those of you who earned our PRA incentive for the third quarter. You're going to receive a really awesome custom Clovis Elementary folder to help you keep track of assignments and other important documents. You can look forward to those details coming out soon. Well, I'd like to get it started with Mrs. Spinhoff. I think she has some reminders for our sixth graders. Mrs. Spinhoff?
Absolutely. Thank you, Mrs. Kellum. Our sixth graders, today is the last day. That is right. It's the final deadline for registering for Clark Intermediate for next year. I have sent your parents a reminder email. There's just a few left, so make sure you get in there and do your registration. Thanks, everybody. Call the office if you have any questions. I'm happy to help.
Fantastic. This week, we've got several virtual student learner awards. We are happy to recognize the following students for being on the prowl for excellence. First up, from Mrs. Volante's class, we have Rafael Aguilar. Your attitude is awesome, and I appreciate your Zoom contributions. Congrats, Rafael.
Next up, I have Holden Geiler from Miss Weber's class. Holden, she wants to say thank you for working so hard and staying focused. Way to go.
Next, I have Riley Phillips from Ms. Holtz. I love your engagement in our class lessons and your well thought out answers. Awesome job.
Phoenix Cortion, Mrs. Volante says, thank you for making your best effort to do your best and growing your mindset. Keep it up, Phoenix.
Next is Hunter Jimenez. Hunter, Miss Czar would like to say thank you for being on time to your live lessons and always taking out your materials. Way to go, Hunter.
Next, I have Alana Duran. Ms. Weber says, thank you for participating and sharing. Good job.
Zariah Lizaraga, you are a great volunteer on Zoom to answer questions. Great job.
All right, I have one for Briley Prohaska. This is from Miss Flores. She would like to say, Briley exhibits a positive outlook and attitude in the classroom. Thank you for being a hard-working student. Way to go.
I have Ava Smith. Your teacher says, I can always count on you to participate on Zoom. Great job.
Andrew Macias. This is from your teacher, Mrs. R. Andrew. She says you are working hard on your assessments and doing your work.
Next, I have Justin Waters from Mrs. Volante's class. Mrs. Volante would like to say, I appreciate your efforts during Zoom school. You got this, Justin. Way to go.
Okay, my last one is for Hannah Leba. Mrs. Volante says, thank you for being on Zoom. Oh, thank you for being on task and Zoom engaged. You're awesome.
Way to go. And Miss Harley Nichols, Ms. Mullins wants you to know that you're working hard in class and your grades show it. Way to go. That's that proud learning paying off. Good job, Harley. Is that it for this week, ladies? All right, moving on, we've got our student council here with us to help us honor our Positivity Project Humor Week. What have you got for us, boys and girls?
Well, since we are finishing our Positivity Project week with the trait of humor, we thought you'd enjoy a few jokes.
Always.
Go ahead, Preston.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Lettuce who?
Let us all in and I'll tell you.
Knock, knock.
Who's
there? Butter.
Butter
who?
Butter not tell you.
Cristiano, can you do this one?
Knock, knock.
Who's
there? Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne in the bathtub, I'm drowning.
That's knock, knock.
Who's
there? Tank. Tank
Tank
who?
who?
Welcome.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Water.
Water
Butter
who?
who?
What are you doing here? Knock, knock.
Who's
Who's
there?
there?
Doris.
Doris who?
Doors is locked. That's why I'm knocking. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
There. Cash.
Cash who?
Oh, thanks. I'd like some peanuts.
Oh, dear, he's frozen. How about Connor? Oh, dear. Go ahead, Connor.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
We're having some technical issues.
Well, that is okay. We're going to move on. Mrs. Spinhoff is going to let us know, after a great week of humor, what we can expect after spring break with Positivity Project.
Yes, when we come back from spring break, it will be an Other People Mindset Week. We will be focusing on identifying and appreciating the good in others. Identifying and appreciating the good in others doesn't always come easy. Sometimes it's easier to blame others for our problems, but to see the good in others, we must first slow down and take the time to pay attention. Try to notice others' skills and character traits. Jags, make it a habit to say thank you to others. Express your appreciation sincerely and don't have the expectation of anything in return. Truly appreciate those around you. Have a great spring break. We'll see you next time.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mrs. Spinhoff. Ms. Tao, how about our ACEs update, please?
Hey, well, good morning, ACEs. Just a friendly reminder, you still have the end of today to finish your ACEs surveys. I want to thank you to those of you who have already submitted your surveys, because I know you enjoy coming to ACEs and you want to give us the best advice so we can make ACEs better for you. This week for our enrichment, ACEs made stress balls out of cornstarch and balloons. And they certainly had a blast doing that. That's it from ACEs this week. Everybody have a fantastic spring break.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tao. We're so proud of our ACEs students working hard after school. This past week, we did not have any staff celebrate a birthday, but several of our Jaguar students did. We want to recognize you, give you a little shout out. So on March 20th, from Mrs. Volante's class, we have Tona Barajas. From Ms. Triguero's class, Alina Chavez. On March 21st, from Mrs. Jackson's class, Dylan Gomez Lopez. From Ms. Bischoff's class, Milana Hernandez. From Mrs. Evans' class, Emily Naheimer. On March 22nd, from Mr. Fran's class, Mateo Valenzuela. On March 23rd, from Mr. Bedwell's class, Jeffrey Astorga Hernandez. Joshua Astorga Hernandez. From Mr. Penning's class, Caleb Garcia. From Mr. Penning's class, Bella Hinson Perez. From Mrs. Evans' class, Jonas Worsham. On March 24th, from Mrs. Evans' class, Serenity Sanchez. From Mrs. Volante's class, Mohammed Jewel. On March 25th, from Mr. Bedwell's class, Sydney Stokes. And on March 26th, from Mrs. Dosey's class, Serenity Reiner. Guys, we hope your birthday was extra special. Enjoy a safe and relaxing spring break. We will see you on Tuesday, April 6th. Let's close it out with our favorite school cheer.
Clovis!